Consider the geometric sequence x, x plus 3, 3x minus 1. Now, calculate the values of the common ratio if r is greater than 0. Okay, so what is important there is the information that they've given you is the basics of the geometric sequence. Now, remember, in an arithmetic sequence, Tn will equal to a plus n minus 1 multiplied by the difference. Okay? In a geometric sequence, Tn will equal to a multiplied by r to the power of n minus 1. Now, r is equal to the ratio. The ratio r can never be 0. Okay? That is the important part that you need to understand about the geometric sequence. So the sequence will always change using the ratio, and the ratio will be a fixed number, or you can say a non-zero number. Okay? Now, let's go back there. We need to calculate the value of r. So what we have here, we have the first term as x, the second term as x plus 3, and the third term is 3x minus 1. Okay, now we need to calculate the ratio. So what we can say is that the ratio is equals to the second term divided by the first term, but the ratio is also equal to the third term divided by the second term. Okay, now if we say that r is equals to r, we say that T2 over T1 is equals to T3 over T2. Okay? What we are essentially saying, we are saying that x plus 3 over x is equals to 3x minus 1 over x plus 3. So we're going to do cross multiplication here. So it's going to be x plus 3 multiplied by x plus 3, which will equal to 3x minus 1 multiplied by x. Okay. I'm going to bring that up here. It's going to be x squared plus 3x plus 3x, right, plus 9. Okay, when I write that x squared plus 6x plus 9 is equals to 3x squared minus x. Okay, so x squared minus 3x squared plus 6x plus x plus 9 is equals to 0. Let us erase this here so we can create some room for ourselves. Right, so let's write the last term here that we had up here. So we're gonna say x squared minus 3x squared plus 6x plus x plus 9 is equals to 0. Okay, erase all of that. We're gonna continue from that which we wrote over there. Okay, so x, and that x is negative 2x squared. That will be plus 7x, and then that will be plus 9, which is equals to 0. We multiply everything by negative 1, we get 2x squared minus 7x minus 9 is equals to 0. Okay, now we need to find a way to factorize this equation. So we're gonna put two brackets there. You're gonna put 2x here, you're gonna put x on this side. So the 2x will go with minus 9, and then this x will go with 1. Okay, so that means that 2x minus 9 will equal to 0, and x plus 1 will equal to 0. So x will equal to 9 over 2, and x will equals to negative 1. So now you got two values for x. So what you're gonna do, you're going to test one of them, test both of them, sorry. So right, remember that the ratio of term 2 over term 1 must equal the ratio of term 3 over term 2. So now first fill in those values. So let's say if x is negative 1, we know the values to be negative 1, right? 2, and then 3 times negative 1 is negative 3, then it's minus 4. So term 2 is 2 over negative 1. Over here it's going to be negative 4 over 2. So 2 over negative 1 is 2 divided by negative 1 is negative 2. Negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. But remember, in the original question, let's go back to the original question, we were told that r must be greater than 0. So even though the values do give us the correct ratio, we are taking 9 over 2 as our preferred answer, and that will make the ratio term 2 over term 1 equal to x plus 3 over x, which would then equal to 9 over 2 plus 3 over 9 over 2. Then we put that in our calculator. 9 over 2 plus 3, and then that answer divided by 9 over 2, which would give us positive 5 over 3. And that is our ratio.